Please state your name for the record.
Shelley, Peele. So please call a revote today on the Crooked Creek property sale because we know you can. Selling the property, unfortunately, is not going to make a noticeable difference when it comes to affordable housing, education, and other important county needs. It's just not going to be able to make a dent. But keeping this park would provide something of a very real and significant tangible value for generations to come, just like Jackie Johns did with Lake Benson Park. When the 13-page statement was presented, I really was hoping to get some clarity. I honestly approached it with an open mind, but what I saw was that it grossly misrepresents the facts, and it reaffirms the opinion that integrity has fallen by the wayside. You suggest the town could purchase the park, but you know it's out of town limits. You know one single town is not going to come up with the funds to purchase it. So why did you not allow us to table the issue to explore that further? The 13-page statement actually, as I read through it, proves the land should not be sold as surplus. You have a map of county parks, and it shows this huge hole in what you call the underserved area of Northeast Wake. Yet there's actually 1,000 acres of county-owned land in that hole in that map. That includes Lake Myra, which is going to soon be developed, and that's 2.6 miles away from Turnipseed in the same area. So part of your statement says that co-locating parks within that close of a vicinity is not good governance, but apparently it works in North Wake County and not South Wake County. No funding streams were identified to cover those costs. Well, did you have full funding to develop Adams Tract when you bought it 16 years ago? And if so, why hadn't you developed it yet? Isn't it actually common to purchase land and hold it until funding is approved and becomes available? And what about that $280 million of planned but unfunded projects that you mentioned in your statement? Crooked Creek was not part of the recent park bond language. No specific park was part of the bond language. The News and Observer even stated, quote, commissioners could change priorities and move forward with different park projects. You could do that. This was not fiscally responsible governments, you say, yet the county just paid 70% more for an adjacent parcel of land for the school. Given we have existing infrastructure, it stands within reason that the development cost of Adams Tract is going to be significantly higher. You also say you're going to try to preserve this land as a park and will not require acceptance of the highest bid. Does that mean that you will also accept lower bids from non-park related investors? Is this what you consider fiscally responsible governance? You say the property has no easy access and it's lined by private homes. Access is actually pretty easy on Hilltop Needmore, and that makes it a huge value. You're concerned about setting a bad precedent. Well, you did. You can take it back and revote, and we ask you to keep your park promise.